season.
All right, well, give me a player that's gonna ball out in fantasy in the regular season.
Fantasy
You got
regular
sleepers,
season.
or you just got someone you just think, and the top is gonna be, worth the first 3-round pick.
Oh, I tell you what. Since Ezekiel's suspension, I'm gonna go sleeper. I mean, if you still want to draft Ezekiel, you have to handcuff him. Maybe take him a couple rounds earlier than people are taking. But Darren McFadden,
Hey, my man, right there.
you gotta
hold
take
up
him.
for
I mean, I love him. I mean, former Raiders player.
Yeah.
The only thing that honestly has stopped Darren McFadden in his career is himself. I mean, the man is brittle.
Yeah.
The man is brittle. He's made of glass.
Oh,
He really is, and who knows if he can even stay healthy for those 6 games.
Exactly.
But if he can, I mean, he's really,
Hey, he's rushed for 1,000 yards last time he was behind the offensive line.
And then I'm going to take, I know you're about to be upset about it, but he's a former Bengals player, Sexy Rexy.
Oh,
Rex
come on,
Burkhead.
bro. You know, can't steal my super sleeper like that.
Rex Burkhead,
That's
Sexy
my
Rexy.
super sleeper, bro. You can't steal him,
You
bro.
put a white running back with Tom Brady,
Oh
it's
my-
money.
You put any quick-ass player with Tom Brady, that's automatically at least 5 touchdowns.
But, I mean, Danny Woodhead, nobody knew about him. Bring him to Tom Brady, boom.
But, bro, you can put me out there. Tom Brady's got to make me lose.
That's what I'm saying. Put me out there with Tom Brady. I
ain't
might not
even-
be able to take a hit, but I'll run out of bounds.
Listen, I ain't even that quick, but he'll give me a touchdown.
Yeah, right.
He
I
got
mean-
Scott Chandler a few touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you're going to steal my super sleeper like that. So I'm going to give you one that you'll like. Then the first 3 rounds that you're probably going to. I think A.J. Green is getting super undervalued. Not even going sometimes as a top 5 wide receiver. Are you kidding me?
He's quiet. I think the reason why is he's quiet. You
He
have like
is.
the Des Bryant, you have the Odell Beckham Juniors. I mean, Julio is also quiet too.
Yeah.
I mean, my man had a whole scuba diving team go try to find his earring. But I mean, I think it's because he's really quiet and the fact that he plays in Cincinnati. I mean,
Yeah. Well, Andy Dalton's his quarterback, so I mean.
and Andy Dalton's his quarterback, who I mean is undervalued though fantasy wise. Trust me, I'm all for McCarron being the starting quarterback of the Bengals. I would rather see McCarron out there.
There's 3 players that I never drafted in fantasy. Andy Dalton, Tony Romo, and I got reasons for Matt Ryan because he cost me my fantasy championship. So he's never getting drafted ever again. I don't care how many MVPs he wins. He's not getting
And
split.
shout out to Kirk Cousins because anytime, man,
Hey,
he
shout
comes
out,
through.
shout out Ryan Fitzpatrick. Straight baller. My favorite player of all time. I'm just kidding. I'm a
Beard
favorite-
game strong.
Hey, he's a man, bro. Give him a starting spot in Cleveland. He's putting buckets in it.
I believe he's the backup of Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's about to trust me. But let him get in for a couple games. Mike Evans is getting about 20,000 targets.
Yeah, and I mean sleeper quarterback wise. I mean famous James' crap shack.
Yep, exactly. I mean, but see, my thing is that with AJ Green is obviously Antonio, Julio, Odell. They're getting picked.
Antonio, another flashy one.
Yeah. But I can understand Mike Evans. Young. He's gonna.
He doesn't get a lot of love either, and I think honestly he's had the stats to prove how good he is. And then I believe he was at least top 5 as wide receivers in drops.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
And
mean,
a couple years ago, he had a real big problem with that.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're looking at if he even solves that problem or like splits it in half, I mean,
He's getting a ton of targets too, and people think like with Deshaun Jackson be there, you want to give him. Man, Deshaun Jackson's only open like 3 times a game.
and exactly, and I mean, Deshaun Jackson's a guy that he can still go out there and get you 1,000 yards receiving in a season, but he's gonna do it on like 50 to 60 catches.
Yeah, exactly. And see what, but besides those 4, I can't. I'm not taking a wide receiver over AJ Green.
No.
You listen. I like Jordy Nelson. I'm a big Jordy Nelson fan. But
Surprised how high he's going in drafts. I mean, I get it. That Green Bay offense, I get it.
I just love the potential of AJ Green compared to the potential to Jordy Nelson.
Yep.
I've already seen as much as Jordy Nelson's going to do. I think AJ Green can hit the number 1.
And honestly, AJ Green was on pace to be a top 3 wide receiver before the injury happened. Like
Yeah.
he was actually having one of his best years.
in the preseason game I watched the other day against the Chiefs, he actually played almost like every single target.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Andy looks for him.
Yeah, exactly. And he was. You remember the Hail Mary last year? He juggling
And
and shit?
I mean, and honestly, having John Ross too,
Yeah,
assuming
it
he
could
can
open
stay
up a
healthy
lot.
and get back. I mean, that's another guy that people have to guard out there. And
Tyler Boyd,
if
too.
somehow Eifert can stay healthy, it's.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
the
that
offense
one.
can be very good. It's really honestly up to the offensive line for the Bengals.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Tyler Boyd takes a step. I've told you that.
There's a lot of options on the Bengals
Yeah, exactly.
offensively.
But man, I'm excited for fantasy football. This
I'm
just,
saying.
man, it's the-
Another sleeper to throw at you right now because you brought up Jordy Nelson, made me think of it. Ty Montgomery.
Okay.
They're making him into a running back. I mean, if you're in a PPR league,
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of.
I mean,
yeah.
he's gonna get catches. They're gonna, I'm sure, put him out as a wide receiver sometimes too. I mean, in a PPR league, he's a sleeper running back that could be an awesome flex from week to week.
Listen, you know someone I love is probably going mid rounds. He's spinning right now. He hasn't got reinstated. Martavis Bryant has the potential.
He's so fast.
Oh my! He has the potential to be top 7 at his position in
He does.
fantasy.
He does, especially with the team around him. You can't guard all of them if they stay healthy.
Freak athlete too, and just I think he gained like 20, 30 pounds of muscle. Like, oh my God, he was already freakishly athletic.
Yep.
You had that, you had Bell and Antonio on the other side. Big Ben, who the hell knows if he's gonna play? He's has some weird thing with being on the
Doesn't
road.
seem to be, a weird thing with being on the road. It doesn't seem to be all in with the retirement talks
Yeah.
that he brought upon himself.
Hey.
Nobody even really, I think, asked him the question.
Yeah,
he
literally.
personally brought it up himself.
I would not blame him if he does. It just makes me
Taking a lot of hits out of his career.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it just more so in like dynasty and keeper leagues. I'm more so iffy on. I know I'm Bell because I know Bell's just a beast, you know.
yeah, I mean, the only thing is avoiding Burfict and staying
Yeah.
healthy.
Well, I think without Big Ben, and say they just get like an average quarterback or above average quarterback, and sure they're gonna lean on Bell even more.
Yeah.
If assuming they pay him, which I have no absolute idea why they would not pay him.
I mean, if the contract's true that was rumored that they offered him to become like the highest paid running back in the league over the next 5 years, and apparently he said no. So I don't know what the man's wanting.
My man said he wants the best running back contract, and then he also wants to get paid like a number 2 wide receiver.
Which he
he probably is.
I believe. I mean, yeah, he catches the ball just as good as a wide receiver. They run him out as a wide receiver. I mean,
But my man, who's gonna pay for that?
yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean,
I'm sure
if
somebody
the
will.
Steelers, I mean, I wouldn't believe. I mean, if the Steelers let him hit free agency, I mean, somebody will pay him.
Oh, Raiders swooping, baby.
I mean, he'll get paid. But all right, give me Super Bowl prediction.
I'm gonna go with the Giants. I like what the Giants come. I like them coming out the NFC. I just like the fact that Landon Collins is a beast.
The defense got a lot better last year,
Exactly. Well, that's the. Have you noticed the 2 Super
and
Bowls-
Eli's due.
The Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly.
It's about one of his years where he's just about to go on a playoff run.
Yeah, and I think with the Odell, he'll get healthy. I'm not worried about that ankle at all. If he has to sit out 6
Well,
weeks.
adding Brandon Marshall helps.
Yeah, exactly. And you have that means Shepard had to step up.
And Sterling, I mean,
Evan Ingram, I love Evan Ingram, and that's one of my sleepers, like deep sleepers in leagues. Is the tight end out of Ole Miss? You put him in there too. He's pretty much a wide receiver. So if Odell has to miss, Eli, you step your game up. I think Paul Perkins, he's not a great running back, but I think he does what he needs to do. The only thing I can really say about the Giants is I'm iffy on their offensive line, and that's what gets them. And
it's a big thing.
Yeah,
Offensive
exactly.
line's not there.
But I'm gonna go them versus my boys, the Raiders. I think. Listen, how many times can the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl? Can we just get one? Can we get 1 year? Can we just get 1 year, bro? That's all I'm asking. Can Derek Carr beat him one time, and then we go to the Super Bowl? Marshawn Lynch. It's about 1 minute. There's about, I'll say, 30 seconds left in the game. We're on the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. We're going to give the ball to Marshawn Lynch. He's going to get in there. He's going to hold his nuts. He's going to scream, fuck the NFL, fuck Roger Goodell. He's going to leave right after that, and he's going to retire again.
I mean, it would be awesome. For myself, I'm going to go back to an old rematch that happened and it ended up being a really good Super Bowl game. I'm going to have Seattle getting back there.
Okay, I can respect it. I would love
And
that.
I mean, yeah, I think Seattle gets back there. They've had like some kind of stories come out about it with
Mm-hmm.
Richard Sherman and Russell Wilson and all that stuff. I think they get back to business. I think, that defense is still there. I think you see a lot better Russell Wilson. An underrated wide receiver is Doug Baldwin.
Yeah.
Nobody really talks about him. The man doesn't miss games, and
Jimmy Graham healthy most likely.
Yeah, and actually going into an offseason healthy Jimmy Graham, which they also seemed to start clicking towards the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Running back wise, it's interesting how it'll go. If they can somehow get Eddie Lacy what he did a couple years ago, I don't know, but if they can, he's kind of a Marshawn Lynch type runner. They're big runners like that, bull rushers. But that defense, and then as much as I hate to say it, and it pains me, I see the Patriots in there.
Listen,
Just with the additions they added, giving Tom Brady, on last year, they just added more weapons for him. It's almost not even really fair if they all stay healthy.
It's not fair. It really isn't. And if I was not a Raiders fan, I probably wouldn't pick the Raiders against them. But I am a Raiders fan, and I'm going to pick them.
It's a surprising
And just go straight for it, bro. How many times can the Patriots really make it? Good God. Can we get 1 year? Can we just get 1 year?
Well, a funny thing with the Patriots is they apparently accidentally sent all their season ticket holders AFC Championship tickets. Which did they accidentally do it or not? Because let's be real, they're probably gonna be there.
Oh, I would bet my money on it. All $10 I got in my bank account. I'd bet money on it, bro. It's gonna be them. I like them and the Raiders in the conference championship.
Which I think will be a good game. The Raiders could have made some noise last year had it not been for the injury to Derek Carr.
Yeah, and I like your Seahawks pick. Respect it 100%. I love Russell Wilson this year. I think he goes absolutely ham. But I just gotta go with the man, the Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna get there again. He's gonna do. And there's a playoff. It'll be a playoff rematch of last year too.
And then just as a sleeper team, definitely don't have them in the Super Bowl and still might not even make the playoffs this year, but the Titans.
Yeah.
I really like Mariota, and if Mariota can stay healthy, I think they could actually, for once, it'd be big for Tennessee fans because they really haven't done much, but...
They're making the playoffs, in my opinion.
They can easily come out of that division.
I think they win the division.
It's tough to say because I still want to think the Texans pull it off just because of that defense.
Mm.
And getting J.J. Watt back.
Savage. You believing in Savage?
Hey, Savage has been balling in preseason. Once again, just
Savage?
preseason.
You going Savage or you going Watson?
Hey, so the best last name in the NFL, Tom Savage.
Oh, man, come on, bro.
Tom Savage.
You going with Savage? I think Watson takes it over eventually.
Oh, we'll see. I like my man Tom Savage. And he already has, Hopkins has already said it, that he wants Savage as his quarterback.
Yeah.
Because Savage throws the ball to him about every time.
Exactly. Just like the
In the words of Keyshawn Johnson, throw me the damn ball.
Exactly. Oh, God. See, but honestly, I just don't think... I don't think they're silly. They just do the same thing every year. Yeah. They honestly.
They do. I don't expect any noise out of them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I can just see them winning that division. That division's nothing special. Especially if Luck doesn't end up being healthy, the Colts are going nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if he gets healthy, he's probably going to get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. But with the Texans, I just think Lamar Miller is iffy on me. How many more years I got to wait for this man to break out? Because I've been waiting.
Everybody's been waiting. Everybody thought it was last year when he finally got a ton of carries. And look who ends up breaking out in Miami after he leaves.
Yeah, and all right, didn't Will Fuller get injured out for the year?
I'm not sure if he's out for the year, but I know he has been sidelined.
He's out for a minute. So you lose your second best wide receiver. And Hopkins, I don't know what the hell was. I guess Brock Osweiler was his problem last year, but
it's anybody's problem.
But he had terrible quarterbacks the year before.
No wide receiver is wanting anybody to trade for Osweiler.
Yeah, exactly. My man, someone in Jacksonville right now, Allen Robinson's like, bro, listen.
I'll take Chad Henne.
Don't give me Bortles. I'm about to sign somebody, man. I go in there and get somebody else. Give me Chad Henne. I don't care.
Don't give me Osweiler.
Don't give me Osweiler or give me Bortles. Booty Water Bortles. Don't give me either one of those. Just let me be, bro. Let me at least catch a few balls. Let me have a chance to catch a few balls.
Great, and he's a talented wide receiver too. Who finished top 10 wide receiver a couple years ago with Bortles as his quarterback.
Exactly. Yeah.
Most of the stats coming in the fourth quarter.
Yep.